All right, so it's all about girl talk on this Girl Power Tuesday. Question today: can a relationship be saved by having certain conversations, or will your partner still want to walk away? Will your partner still want to walk away, or you, or either of you, even after having that discussion?
Oh.
So
the relationship rocky.
yes.
And these are the conversations that will save
Potentially.
the rocky relationship.
Potentially. According to HuffPost, they've listed 7, and I guess we're going to go through the list. Suffice it to say that, as Nadine Sutherland would say, action always will outdo a bag of mouth. So you can talk until you're blue in the face, have several conversations and discussions and all the rest of it, but if it's not followed up by some kind of action, then womp womp. First one, they say, ways to save a struggling relationship: reevaluate the reasons you're together. Go back to the beginning and ask yourself, what drew me to this person to begin with? What qualities did they possess that I found valuable? What made them so amazing? And are they still? Reevaluating the reasons you came together reminds you of the reasons you stay together. And this strengthens, according to this article, your already existing foundation.
Maybe not.
But what if you realize that
The reason
the person was always just not a good person for
or
you,
they've
and you look
outgrown
past
the reason.
exactly.
So you might
That
reevaluate
does
the
happen.
reasons you came together and find out that those things no longer exist. Those things, as Simone said, were not real. And if you find that out,
Actually, I think it's important to reevaluate the reasons that you're together, but not for the purpose of staying together. For the purpose of making a decision as to whether you ought to stay together. So go ahead and reevaluate, but don't predetermine the outcome, because you could have sat down and think and say to yourself, my goodness, what have I been doing?
because this is saying
all
this
this time?
strengthens your already existing foundation. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Ask your partner what they love and don't love about you. Be open to constructive criticism and self-improvement. No.
Make it seem like the onus is on you,
Take it
right?
from me. If you're going to ask what you like about me and what you don't like about me, if the relationship is already rocky,
Yeah.
I would have said do that with a third party, like a counselor.
Yeah, because you're going to need mediation, because
Yes,
it's going to
ma'am.
get ugly. Because then all the person is going to hear is you this and you that and you that.
Yes.
And then you're going to fire back you this and you that and you that. And then.
Yes.
But that counselor option is also important, because sometimes you need fresh eyes.
Yeah,
The
man.
two of you are in a situation and you can't see past each other's point of view. And, you know, you may hear something from somebody who is dispassionate,
Of
who says,
course.
but what about so-and-so? And you're like,
Of course.
so, all right.
So that part they need somebody to mediate.
Mediation.
I would say.
Yes.
Number 2, communicate. There's a right way and there's a wrong way to communicate. The right way is asking your partner a relevant question, listening to their response, then offering your opinion. The partner must also listen when you offer the opinion too, though.
Reciprocal, eh?
The wrong way is overwhelming your partner with your irritations and worries as soon as they walk in from a particularly long birthday. Oh my.
Paulson said that is the time when you really feel it into your chest, that it
my.
has to come off.
So
And so
if
as they
you
walk through,
supposed
you
to
say,
go
we need
pay,
to talk.
if you supposed to pay the utilities, and me reach home early with the picnic them,
And
I
the
will
light
not have no
lock off.
light, I will not have no water. And we are call your phone and you not answer. And then when you're strolling in at the 10 p.m. after mosquito done bite we up and heat kill we, and we have to eat bread and butter because we can't cook, I'm supposed to say,
Hi, honey, how was your day? Would you like
honey,
something to eat?
how are you? I would like to know, why did you not pay the utility?
No, you can't. Them said don't ask him as he walk in, so you have to ask him some other things first.
Hi, honey, how are
was
you?
How was your day? What did you have for lunch? Did you happen to eat while you were on the road before you came home at 10 o'clock? Do you notice it's particularly warm in here? Have you any idea why?
Mosquito not bite you.
Did you? Boy, okay. I do say though that nagging will get you nowhere
No,
fast.
that's horrible. Nagging
So
is horrible.
irritations are a thing that you have to.
Marvin, why are you clapping? Because nagging seems to be everything to you. If you say, good morning, Marvin, how are you? Why you nag me? So I don't really know if you should be
we are clap about
the bar for nagging.
Anywho, that's a rule of thumb for both men and women, eh? The nagging will not work. Sometimes people get to that stage though because they're talking, and nobody's listening. So you get nenge. But you know what? Before you start to nenge in people's ears, may as well just pick up it.
Worse if you not nag about the light bill.
Can you
so
imagine?
you pay the light bill? Nobody make you cut off, you know. Stop nagging me, now you pay the bill. I'm have to pay the bill. How much time you got to pay the bill? Then the bill not pay.
Worse if this is like the third time that is happening. Honestly. Anywho, I digress. The third one says, do something special together. Perhaps you have a favorite restaurant you haven't visited in ages, or you can return to the place where you first fell in love. Oh. Being in a physical space where you have powerful memories of strong attachment can reignite passion.
True.
And then what happened when you leave that place, miss, and try to go back to your yard?
No, but it's reignited. So so you would have left at a better place than when you went there. Eh?
But that's the same.
Yes,
it's
the
not-
problems will
I mean-
face you, but you will now be in a better
Some foolishness.
emotional and mental
Foolishness.
space to address the
Garbage.
problem.
So you go to
Boca.
Lover's Leap, you're gonna, unless you take them all and flag them over
It
that
depends
gully.
on where you first ignited your passion. It could have been a prayer meeting. Suppose a prayer meeting, you there, you pray, say God I'm gonna give you a nice husband. And when you up your eye, you me look pan. Go back a prayer meeting.
With the same man?
Go back a prayer meeting and say,
with-
Lord.
With the
you
same man
give me-
or with a desire
say, Lord,
to open the eyes
no.
to somebody else?
Say, Lord, see the husband here where you give me, and I'm coming to you in gratitude.
You can have him back.
What I'm asking for now is that the challenges we're having, you will help us to address.
Take it to the Lord in prayer.
Yes.
Could be a thing.
It could have not course, you know, got not course. Somewhere.
I just think that's a band-aid on a big gaping hole.
No, I'm not saying ignore the problem, Simone. I'm saying if you go, it beats on in the house and beat up on one another cuss. On one another. Probably not gonna stop if you not cuss. So no come out of it. Get a different. Marvin, I wouldn't say you would meet someone in church. You don't go to church.
It would be better if you go to a couple's retreat.
If I you would have say you meet your personal transport center, me never go say church. So come on now. Come on now. What I'm saying
step
is,
back.
when you if you're in the house and at each other, the energy is already in a bad place
Yes,
to
but
fix a
Dana,
bad problem.
I agree with
but
that.
if you step out of it and change the energy,
Perhaps.
when you come back, you might be in a better
But
headspace
for
to
some
fix the
people,
problem.
the situation is so toxic. And
Yes,
even if they
Boca.
take up themselves and go into that space,
Yes.
the two of them are there in that space, toxic. So sometimes the physicality of that space cannot help you because the situation is toxic. And you can maybe feign and fake it for the 2 days you're at a resort. But
No,
when
well,
you
if
come
a
out of...
relationship reach so bad where even when you're not gone out, it's one still toxic. You're not supposed to come back home together then. Send somebody for your things.
Counseling.
Because the relationship then
Counseling.
no make no sense.
Cut out external influences. It says often it's outside voices that seep into our private relationships. I know you agree with this there, Harris,
yeah,
because you
no,
always talk
that's-
about this.
Yes.
So if you have somebody who's, in your ear trying to tell you like what to do and how you must, even though people mean you well, I guess
Sometimes
some
misery
people
love
mean you well.
company.
Some people mean you well. That's true,
Sometimes misery love company.
It's true. They're
And you
unhappy,
have
so
some
you must
friend
be.
because you in a relationship, you and them can hang out again and go which part them
Why
want to
do I
go.
she got it?
So
Why?
them are the real your own trying to.
Why you gotta get so emotional when we're talking
It's
about?
true, man. It's true, man.
Oh gosh. We have to go. Clive, you said?
Forgive
each other.
Come clean about one thing. Clean about one thing.
Why only one? Then?
Honesty can trigger wonders in your partner's opinion of you. Admitting one secret or mistake may make them want to open up as well.
About one thing?
So it's one more than...
Honesty
it's one
may
less
trigger, so just be honest one time?
It's one less than the one them where you all up. So you might have 20 and you say, honey, I'm going to tell you the truth. You know why I never pay the light bill?
I spent the money buying a gift for...
honey, me tell you, say, I work a big job and I can't afford the light bill. I'm going to be honest to you. At this, I earn a month time. It can't pay. I say it's a secret though, Sheffield. This I earn a month time, it can't pay the light bill.
So what you do after that?
If him can't
this
pay...
is after how much time together? Him tell you that.
Well, at least he's being honest. You know where you're going to move on, where you go from there, so. So either we're going to decide, so we're going to go downtown, go buy some of the battery bulb them. Or we're going to something. All right, if it's this we can afford, make we adjust it. But prefer him tell me. What's the more I love? No, true. Tell me, not tell you no
I just pictured your house full of battery.
Battery bulb. Nothing wrong with them. If you can afford.
They're very bright.
If you can afford. So come clean about one thing. Mark you.
And
make sure the thing where you come
things.
clean about, decide if that come clean, I go require ambulance.
You're going to require you going back to the prayer meeting.
Pastor.
Come clean
about one
thing.
Think about the one thing you're going to come clean about. But it helps to come clean about something.
One among others. So is it one per month that you come clean about, or do you just keep the rest?
Well, I never got decide that.
Me not like
never
that.
got decide that. Me not mind. Come clean. I better you come clean about one thing than nothing at all.
Don't make Delia find out. That's all I'm telling you. You try come clean, because if you keep that dirty secret.
Set boundaries with each other. If you set a rule for your partner, set a similar one for yourself. Amen. If they promise not to stay out late on a Saturday, you should abide by the same principle. Why?
Because he said.
No,
same rules.
No, if you're going to say I'm not stay out late on a Saturday, me say I'm not stay out late on a Wednesday. But it's we not stay out late on the same day.
But you can't leave him on the Saturday. Who's he going to stay home with? I'm going to stay home with.
No, that's exactly my point. If he wants to stay out late, together. I stay home. And when I stay out late, a relationship is a two-way street. Tell your partner honestly what you would like them to do or not do. Then be prepared to accept the boundaries they set for you too. Battery bulb. We're not going to buy the battery bulb.
That's it for girl talk.
Up next.
Candle. Candles are
no, candle on long place. Battery bulb.
Burn, yeah.
Up next, Clarendon Blends. We'll be right back.
Battery bulb burn bright.
Battery bulb is...